My Gavanen Melunin, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Garlajerth, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we close in on the last days of the Adûnâim campaign. And we take some more dwarven towns, and we shall start with our smaller army to get them out of the way, down here with Captain Karstarian and Karbalakan. Now, he has only got 2 rams and 1 tower at the moment, and it's going to take 2 turns to get any more, so we're going in. There's an actual general, but with very little support. Although Fror is getting involved as well, but we can separate the armies and fight Fror outside. And we will. And this time we shall win. I wanted to do the Adûnâim today, where strictly speaking I should have done a Gundabad one, because of course I would like to start the Angmar campaign before the version 3 edition of Divide and Conquer is released. Giving you an indication, of course, that we are getting close. So I need the Adûnâim to wrap up, really, ideally within the next sort of week or so. And then I can start Angmar to continue the hype train, as it were, for version 3, the Cold North, which will be with you soon. Coming to shelves near you soon. Not yet, though. Not yet. Right, so we're going to deal with this booger first. So... and then we're going to hit that northern corner. So let's move the siege equipment over there. Oh, we might as well go in from 2 sides, actually. There's no reason not to, is there? But, excuse me, sorry. Still with the cough. Just, it's passing now. I cough very small amount each day now. Right, there we are. The siege equipment is in position. Let's jump back over to the corner. Now, there has been, because I've been talking non-stop about playing Skyrim over the past few days, and even, indeed, I'm itching to play it again today. As soon as I finish recording this and have had dinner, I am going to jump back in, and Hion is going to continue cleansing the world of the undead. And there have been a few suggestions that I should do a Skyrim video. And, of course, I did a Skyrim video in the past, and I found that whilst I thoroughly enjoyed it, everyone and their dog knows what Skyrim is and how Skyrim plays. And so whilst clearing, say, a specific dungeon might make for a enjoyable video, in general, every Skyrim-y kind of video I see nowadays is always a sort of storytelling experience, and it will be one character's campaign over a long period of time. So it won't just be, here's this character clearing said dungeon. Which is all I would really provide, because I wouldn't want to sink too much time into it.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
But I don't know, because I thoroughly enjoyed it last time, and it gets enough engagement that it is obviously enjoyable to put some time into. I'm not bothered about being super mega popular on YouTube, but of course, it always increases your desire to do a video when you see that people enjoy it and request it and watch it is the key feature. That's obviously the gauge you go off to know if your videos are enjoyable. So I don't know is the moral of the story. I'm just rambling on while we're waiting for the dwarves to get involved. So there might be some sort of Skyrim thing. I did think about maybe live streaming myself just playing Skyrim, and then those that wanted to see Skyrim get a taste of it, and those that have no interest can easily just not watch, and it wouldn't then affect the video schedule. But I don't really like the idea of that very much. I'm not very down with the live streaming. Obviously, I've only done it a couple of times, and each time I've always been very hesitant to complete it. Look how many of those. There's hardly any left, and they're still ploughing on. Dwarven labourers are going to hit our line. We can flank them. And who have we got over there? Bronze Guard. That's who we need to flank. And the nobles. So we need our 2 armour piercings to move in and hit those. As you guys get into position. Take the Bronze Guard, and you guys go from behind. And then the crossbows hit the Tamunzahar. Ah, they're just ploughing through. No, push out, push out, push out, push out. Come over on the flank.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Crossbows, get some shots off, please. Yes, lovely. Now, in a discussion with the mod team that happened today, actually, and where I'm hoping we might well then make it into version 3, is around the Dark Lord Sauron. A gentleman, I believe, called the True Witch King, or the Ultimate Witch King, or something like that, on the Developer Diary video, was the latest in a long string of comments suggesting
they have lost half their men.
That Sauron should no longer be a unique individual army, i.e. a battalion that has only Sauron in it. And instead, Sauron should be changed to be the general of a specific unit, like Saruman. So Sauron should have an incredibly strong bodyguard, and he should be the general of that unit. And as I say, this was the latest in a long comment like this. And now we are indeed discussing whether or not we will do that. So in the next version... Oh dear, wrong button. Oh no, wrong button again. There we go. Sauron may very well be now just a standalone general who goes to war with a very strong elite bodyguard by his side. Now, in regards what bodyguard that will be, that is what is mostly up for discussion. So, at the moment, I can't give you any clear identifying answers on what that bodyguard will be. But know that that is certainly on the cards. In fact, and on the cards, it's likely to actually be done as well. Sauron is likely in future versions to be the general or the captain of a small elite bodyguard unit. Now, it is also likely that that bodyguard unit will be ranged, because of course Sauron, like Saruman, would not go into the battle until there are no other choices left to him. And part of that, of course, would be to ensure that if he had a bodyguard, they were throwing things at the enemy before they were throwing their bodies at the enemy. So we shall see what we'll go with in time. Get the Corsairs to finish off those nobles. Let's take these guys away. You guys go over to that side. Now everybody's got to get a bit of a jog on, because we've got to get through before the timer goes down. I'm surprised there are Tumuntaha nobles for a captain. Why are there... The nobles is the general's bodyguard unit. Why is that on a captain? That makes no sense to me. It's not like this is a rebel dwarven unit. Oh, I just do not know. I don't know what's going on there. Right, you men, get the ram. We don't send the general in. No. Oh, hang on. We don't even need the other siege equipment. The enemy has pulled back to the town square. Make sure none of you are firing at will. Get that gate down. There's no point climbing the it's just quicker to go through the gate. So we will. You men over there. Pick up that ram. Get that gate down. And those of you who are coming over here, get a move on. Keep it at time 6. We're breaking through. It's a nice, cool looking town, isn't it? This is the Gondorian, Adûnâim, or Dol Amrothian towns, if you're interested. Oh, the AI is coming out to meet us. Oh, well, then we do want to get on the tower then. Just so that we can flank them.
The ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall. Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
There we are, they're down. Have we got any armor piercing on this side? No, we have not. We've got crossbows. Oh, I tell you what then, actually. You guys, drop that ram. Crossbows.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come and get the ram. And you men there. Charge in, you men go with them. Try and lock the enemy in place. They're ready.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Get that tower in position. Right, there we are. We've got the enemy. We've locked the enemy in position, as hoped. And we're going to get our ranged units up on that wall. Now the other side. Oh, the AI has completely pulled away from the square. This is how we're going to win. The fools. The absolute fools. And run. And run to do it. Get those men behind you.
The battle is very
We've
much
got both
in
of our
favour.
armor-piercing units
Victory
on
will be ours.
that side. That's annoying. We can send the others to assist though. Now this army here, I don't think will survive, to be honest. Oh, and I've taken a unit that wasn't even over there. Foolish. That's alright. That's alright. You men can come back there and do that position then. Go for it. Get into position. Let's trap the dwarves. They will regret having gone all the way over there in just a moment.
Our
Especially
siege
their
towers have
leader, of
reached the
course.
wall. Our men have taken control of the city.
There we are. The timer begins. Come on, crossbows. Nothing gets through, men. Ah, look at the nobles. Our men are just blundering into them, though. You're meant to hold the line, not... Stupid fools. Crossbows are in position. Fire down onto them.
The enemy
There
are
we are.
badly
Come
blooded.
on. Come
They've
on.
lost half their men.
Ugh, fools. It was all for nothing. Let's try moving them over here, give them a different angle.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy army flees the field.
Yes,
Pursue
there we
and
are,
run
we got them.
down.
And what up here? Oh, they took out our unit. We've only got 27 seconds. Yes!
This is a
Yes!
clear victory.
Captain Fraw, you fool. I'm surprised he did so well against our armor-piercing unit, though. But then he's armor-piercing as well, I think. And with a heavy armor stat. It's just all in his favour, isn't it? Damn. Damn, 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 and damn. But it's alright. The faction icons are pretty much good to go. Mats has sent me the last few files today. So you'll get to see those in the next developer diary, whenever that is. Which is very good. And the Elite Dwarf has come along with his 2 more CSMs for update, which is also very good. And of course you'll get to see, providing this Sauron thing comes off, whatever unit we've decided for Sauron. Which leaves only the Balrog left as a unit that can potentially crash the game. I don't know what to do about the Balrog. Now Karbalakan might be attacked and taken straight back, so we can't just rest on our laurels over there. It's not really worth even building anything. We are genuinely so close to the end now. The dwarves have very, very little left against us. And with the orcs pushing in from the other side, it will not be long. Get you in on that. Alright. Continue the assaults. Oh, this one is a bit bigger. Tomb Protectors are in there as well, which is basically just the Erebor heavy armor-piercing unit. 3 units of the lower tier, but they're dwarves, and 1 unit of defenders. So they've built an armory over here. And then this will be the last one, I think. This is the last of our sieges. With 1 siege, of course, not succeeding. We haven't had a perfect record, which is a shame. I do like having a perfect record. But here we are. Oh, and it's another dwarven one, isn't it, of course? Alright, how do we want to go about this one? Not coming in from the same way is going to be advised. So, hopefully we can get our siege ladders to come on over here. So through the gate will be armor piercing. Try and just blunder our way through. Not you, unfortunately. Oh, that's annoying that our captain's on such a useful unit. You guys drop the ram and go through the gate with them. So then on the walls we'll take them. put those guys on the towers and come in from this side so that we get a flank. Take the archers with you because they won't have too much to do today. There's not going to be too much opportunity for shooting. Right. And, oh, with all the archers as well, though, obviously we're going to need some more melee forces. So if you take the 3 Corsair warriors as well, get them over there. And then everything that's not been named is going through the gate. And then we've just got our general, our captain. Right, what's the enemy done? The bulk of their force is defending there, and the others are standing on the walls miles away. Interesting. And we can't just attack that wall. We can't attack any walls with the siege tower. Brilliant. Let me guess, the only walls we can attack are over here somewhere or something stupid like that. Nope, this is an entirely siege tower attackable town. That is, I assume, by design. I should submit. I can't imagine that's an error. I think Leo has made it purposeful that you can't use ladders or towers here, which is why it's got these big blocks outside. That's their whole purpose. Now, annoyingly, we could go and get the other ram, but it's miles away, and then you've got to walk it all the way around the other side. So we've got to just try and bluster our way through the middle, where their numbers will give them a distinct advantage. But there's nothing for it. This is our only choice. So archers, if you can get any kind of shots off, then do be my guest. And those 2 units. Don't know what to do with you. Just get you over here for now. Alright, let's do it.
The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Get the gate down. He's shooting us from the other side of the little protruding mountain.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Right.
Our soldiers have proved
Get in
their
there
worth
and
today.
just
The enemy's
bluster it through.
us now.
So they're moving everything they can to submit. Now this is where I'm thinking these 2 units, you're going to have a role here. I'm going to use your shield wall to just push through. Alright, now give them everything you've got. Yes, 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 yes! I don't care if you die, you're totally expendable. And then follow up with our own bodies. Just get bodies into the gap, into the breach. Yes, fan out.
We will smash the enemy.
Brilliant. Perfect. Well done, lads. Your sacrifice has not been in vain. You've taken the gate. And with some jiggery pokery, we might be able to surround these dwarves. Brilliant. And then we want to get our ranged units in, and we will just throw everything we've got at shooting them in the town square. Oh, unless they come for us on their own anyway. More men are needed. Numbers can win battles. Pull yourselves wide. Oh, what idiots. What idiots. They've just opened themselves up totally to a flank attack. We're not going to need the ranged units. They're just going to let us kill them.
Only half the
Although there's enough room for you to go in.
The enemy
Oh, it's over. Oh, before I can even enact my wall of death plan. Get the archers on the walls. Azazea savages, well done. You led the way, and you've claimed total victory for the Adûnâim. Very successful day. Very successful day. Oh, I should also mention, of course, that at the weekend I was going to record the top 10 human archers, and I didn't. And I want to tell you that there was a reason. I want to tell you that when I pushed it to the Sunday, I then was going to be able to do it. Oh, no, obviously I was able to do it. I want to tell you that I genuinely had a real purpose, like a family emergency or something along those lines. But in truth,
in your name, my lord.
I just really wanted to play Skyrim. And I did also go for dinner with my parents, and that was a good 5 hours in the middle of the day. So there was that, but there was time in the morning and after the dinner to have recorded, and I didn't. Because I wanted to play Skyrim. There's no other excuses. Right, Barketta. I don't think you do need to sit on your laurels. You can move out to Bari Donyonak. So,
my lord.
Leave them behind. Leave them behind. Leave them behind. I think we killed everyone here, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll do you.
With honor, we shall continue tomorrow.
There we are. And Karbazir,
Yes, my lord.
you go with them.
We can go
And the
no
next one
further
is
than-
lined up. The army, of course, of Adûnâim is replenishing. And then Morlain the Chivalrous is going to take the city that stopped us. Karas Kalaiden will die. Captain Castor here is going on Under Towers, and that's it for the moment. Karbalakan, of course, needs to rest. That army needs to deal with the Misty Mountains. So they're not out yet. But with the help of the Misty Mountains, they should be out soon. How are we doing in the south? I haven't paid any attention to that. Castle Good Hope is under attack. That's frustrating. Don't know where Gorlak even came from. That's really frustrating. And they're hopefully moving to reinforce. But I think for now, it is an end turn. Let's see what the dwarves come back with.
Splitting the truth.
Where else we might be attacked. We've just got to weed these blue buggers out. And then it's done. Our men can rest knowing an empire has been forged in the free lands of Eriador. Considering that we were almost defeated, I am quite pleased with how this campaign has turned out. I don't think I've really cheated anywhere. Not to my memory.
We have triumphed.
Oh, I forgot about Hieron. Oh, of course, because we were just sacking it.
Honor have conquered.
Teach them a lesson. Kill everybody.
My lord.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be doing that. Just move on the town.
To war then. Beginning the siege.
Just go with ladders.
Siege force reporting, my lord.
Yeah, they've got hardly anything there.
Yes, my lord.
Again, all the ladders we can get, please.
Shall prevail.
Perfect.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Oh, there's hardly anyone here.
Yes.
Face me!
To battle.
Oh, no. I don't actually want you to face me. So we'll start. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Alkford built the best roads it can have. It's always nice. It's a little bit more on our side. Barad Imazor loathes us. But Herot has come under the fold. And also is not going to be a problem now because we've killed the garrison. Oh, our greatest general is now a gentleman called Eldamir. Anagamaite, with his time of just sitting, growing old and sieging the city out, has lost much of his prior skill.
Your will, my lord.
The Suduri army is pretty much ready to go. Leave behind some of the lesser units.
With honor.
Although there are more coming.
Yes. My
Quite a
lord.
lot more coming,
As
goodness.
you wish. Your
That's right,
will, my
we'll have use for you.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Move over
We
there
shall
to assist
continue,
them.
my lord. As you wish.
Join them on the bridge.
Orders. Your will,
How
my
many
lord.
can we not send? Oh, 3, damn.
Joining. Yes.
Oh no, we're not going to do that. You and you are too small to be in that army, and we don't want a unit of those.
By your will, my lord. Orders.
So you guys go back to Karas, assist in the defense there.
An
Mundamir, head for Bregnas. There's a large Isengard army knocking around here somewhere. But for now, just head out and see what you can see and do.
Erecting a watchtower. As you wish. Erecting a watchtower.
Let's get better sight in this
Yes.
region.
Your orders, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Yeah, so we've got a clear path from Herat. Northern Dunnan remains rebel. The Misty Mountains have not taken it.
Yes,
And
my
yes, the relieving column is here. Eldamir, that's where you are. The defender of Tharbad. Well done, sir. We shall keep that one as Royal Tharbad, and we shall name this side Eldamirist. Or let's call it Nen Eldamir, which means Eldamir Water. Although he's got something funny in his name, hasn't he? Oh, an accented A. I don't know what the key combination is for that. Right, of your army.
My lord.
Let's try and merge what we can. Oh no, that army's pretty much good to go.
As you wish.
Merge anything that can
Yes,
merge,
my
though.
lord.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
No, we're not getting any merges. Right, Eldamir, you're going to break out. And our Asgarzir, our faction leader, is going to go with you. Oh, and our faction heir's in the same army.
Yes, your
Goodness.
orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
No reason to stay stuck in the town.
With honor.
Yes, my lord.
The faction
Your
heir...
orders, my lord.
Oh, what are you doing, you
We shall
fool?
continue.
Yes, my lord.
Stupid idiot.
Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord. My lord. As you wish. With honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Now, both sides hate
camp
us.
here.
Yay! Oh, hang on, it's because we've got the tax rate up. Oh, we can train some units, though. Which means we can retrain that unit. That's good. Oh, and train another one as well. Brilliant.
Yes, my lord.
What are you going to do, Mazug?
Yes.
And Lord
Your
Adûnâim,
orders, my lord.
you're going to move back to
Yes,
the other
my
one. Or
lord.
let's move you to the other one. Oh, it still hates us.
Your
Adûnâim,
orders,
you'll
my
take
lord.
Nan Eldamir then. Nen
We shall
Eldamir, sorry.
continue tomorrow.
Candondale are going at it. The Bree army needs to stay large because we can't risk losing Bree. It's our spearhead, our punch point.
Your will, my lord. Marching to war.
We're going to need some more troops for the Shire conquest, though. Anagamaite, what have you got? Nothing, really. But I'll take every unit you can train for me.
My lord. By your command.
Same for Vinyar Menelaus. Also, because the dwarves seem worryingly to be coming back for
As
us.
you wish.
Just any units you can have. The Shire will be woefully under-defended. Oh, brilliant. Look at this. Yes, Harlond. The elves in death contribute to the war effort. For the war effort. What's that from? I dare thee. Leave those behind. And those. Don't hate me? Yes. If only we had a general, though. We could get a...
By your command.
We're faster than the dwarves, so let's beat them. I would also very much like you to train some more forces. I don't know why it hates me over here so much, though. Cultural differences? No, we're massively Kingsmen. Squalor. Oh, yeah, there's just way too many people for a town of this size. There's supposed to be a cap. In the settings, we've set it so that there is a cap. The population will not go above X. But it does. And the cap just does not work. I wonder then if the cap isn't actually a cap. And instead it's just the point at which then the squalor effect is its absolute worst and will no longer grow higher. That seems like perhaps that's more fitting. Right, so we've got the 4 regions of the Shire, 5 if you include Undertowers, that have got to go down, which is annoying. That's a lot. Mengeland's still held by them. Karkalatar is still held by them. And in the northern lands, Bardi Donyanakathilin, Angsul, and whatever that's called, Gobadrine, also. Gardum is not, so pull back and have a look at Angsul.
Approaching quietly.
Sitting ducks. They are really ready and ripe for the pillaging. They've got a large army knocking around the Breeland area, and I'm sure they are pulling back their forces from the goblins.
Yes, my lord.
Why don't all of those go to that one?
Your orders, my lord.
And you guys. Did that just like me more when I took the garrison out? Is that... How is that possible? There we are. Solid garrison over there now.
My lord.
Why don't you go and build us a tower right on the end, actually? You're already outside. So Castle Good Hope is the main threat. Adûnâim the Chivalrous. You're going to go down to Castle Good Hope.
Go no further, my lord.
That should cover us for the time being. Oh, and we did build a ship over there. 2, in fact. Right. You guys come over here then, and we'll ship you down to Castle Good Hope, which I think may have been the plan originally anyway. Ah, yes, that army is going to be shipped down, isn't it? Yes. There we are.
Your orders, my lord.
So no, sorry, do continue to head to Siduri. And we'll pick you up from Siduri in a short while. Quite an army they've gathered, really, isn't they? You take an extra unit or two just because you dislike us. We're making 10,000 gold coins, which is brilliant. And we finally reclaimed Tharbad. It's taken a while, but we're there. Can't really do much in Bree. We can retrain, apparently, but I don't know what. But, anyway, there we are. That's where I'm going to end this, because I'm going to go and have dinner now. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you've enjoyed sticking it out for the end. Let's take a real look. What does it matter if we cheat now? Or do the Toggle Foggle War now? So the dwarves indeed, Carndum, Athelin, they've also punched through to Shadun, so the Misty Mountains have got their hands full, and they're even trying to take Tirthuin. But as expected, their major armies are around Bree, and they are all pulling back towards Bree to deal with us. The Shire has no hope of standing up against us, they've got nothing. Oh, Mordor has punched all the way through to Saruland. Isengard really is out. They've held on the northern side of the mountains, but they've fallen on the southern side. The Misty Mountains having control all the way down to Dor Norhak. Christ. Dol Guldur well and truly capitulated. They've got nothing. Dale's 4 remaining regions, yes, holding out somehow. With Erebor, with only Kirigithol, Erebor, and they own Dale in a weird twist. Many factions are defeated. And the only independent town is Dunlarak, which has no garrison whatsoever. But it doesn't mean anything to the Misty Mountains, so they're not bothering with it. The Misty Mountains have an insane amount of enemies, if memory serves. Well, with the Northern Dundine, of course. Kingdom of Dale. Erebor. Eredluin. Mordor and Dol Guldur and me. They are at war with every living nation except Isengard, Khand, and Harad. Oh, and of course, Dol Amroth and Gondor, but we don't really include those because they have 1 province each. So they're well and truly out. Oh no, Dol Amroth has Gobel Tofalas, and because they've got ships there, no one can get near it. So they have the seas, but they unfortunately do not have anything else. Seeing Gondor reduced to just a Theland is such a strange sight, isn't it? Oh, and look, Naburka is still rebel. No one's taken Naburka. And the trade in the Sea of Rune, though, is insane. I bet the money and wealth over that side is just unprecedented. Although, of course, not for Rune, who were long since defeated, but for the Variags, who have taken over the mantle of power of the East. But it is really, of course, this campaign, if every nation suddenly went free-for-all, I think is a toss-up between me, the Misty Mountains, Mordor, and the Variags. Harad would lose. The Variags would turn on them, I think, and Harad would get taken out. Isengard are on their way out. Dol Guldur and Dale and Erebor are basically all out. Northern Dundine have 2 provinces. Once I had dealt with Eredluin, I think I'd be unstoppable. And because we outclassed the Misty Mountains so much, I don't think they would have been able to stop us. But anyway, that is where I will end. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I hope you enjoy the end of this campaign as we pursue Eredluin. Now, I'll tell you what I will do is I will pop a poll in this video, actually. Sorry to just talk about it so late at the end. But of course, we are going to beat Eredluin. It is now a done deal. The Misty Mountains, with their assistance, even though we're not allied, Eredluin do not stand a chance. Their only remaining armies are here outside of Bree, Thrist the Noble and Freris the Good. Those 2 bastions of dwarven hope is all that stands between us and total domination. Given that Angmar is pretty much ready to go, I would take your view as to whether or not you would vote for this campaign to simply conclude now, or maybe give it 1 more episode. Or, no, why bother? I mean, conclude or don't. So either conclude now with Angmar then to start later this week, Or would you like to actually see it through to conclusion and then start Angmar in a couple of weeks? So do vote in the poll. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navarna den Perimat Melonin, and farewell.